Inhale to begin. Om Namo Dev Namo Om Dev Om Dev Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deva Name. Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deva Name. Ad Gure Name, Chugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deva Name. So I think the January went so fast. It's unbelievable. We're already February. So um, in January, I was having a perspective on the whole year. Now we are really uh, entering the first step is this second month, and it looks like everything has been gathered so it can all manifest. So we are actually today is the second of the second month. So we are really a lot of twos, which can be both, separation or empathy, union, love, unconditional expression of love. And I think we are all tempted by duality to believe in what we consider be outside of ourselves as different from ourselves or separate. So I was talking about this ending process. In yoga, we talk about long cycle as Kali Yuga, and Kali Yuga is coming to an extension, to an end. The OP prophecy was 12,000 years finishing, and all this is finishing. So we clearly see it's a big, big reset. And then we see how this now the crumbling down of the structure, the institutional structure of our society is falling apart. So we are losing trust in the leadership because more and more affairs and disclosed information are coming up when we realize massively we have been lied upon or abused, and there is no sense of integrity and morality. So, if the USA resign from the OMS is a big sign. This is a very big sign. When we saw what happened with the COVID just 3 years ago, it was a preparation for this time now. So, the OTAN doesn't mean a thing anymore. It's just, Europe is kind of crumbling down. It's incredible. Scandals all over, corruption, and information that is distorted. So you don't know where to refer and what to believe. So we already mentioned this in January, but now it's really very, very strong. So we may face a very sense of insecurity about where to be, how to position yourself, what you can believe anymore, what you can speak, because sort of democracy was a frame where we assume that we can say anything, that you can do what you want, and that the global organization of society will permit every individual to grow freely and expand. But now we see this is one more time not happening. So we are confronted by making choice. Two is also two, often I used to say, when people ask me what Kundalini actually is about, what is the essence? And I used to answer, Kundalini, awaken, very simple. When you come to a crossroad, left or right, you know which one to choose. That is an awakened Kundalini. And if you look your life, what make your life your biography? This is great moment of choices. Yeah. So we are now facing a global crisis that so actually globally we are exposed to make choices. And this is the worst moment to make choices when you have no ground, no foundation, no reference where you can really lean on and says, okay, I can refer to that, and therefore I will choose that. So if you cannot have a clear choice for yourself, therefore you start doubting about your own self and your own identity. So you don't even know what to be. In the old time, I mean, only 50 years ago, you were a Christian, you were a Jew, you were a Muslim, you were a communist, you were a capitalist, you have always an ism to refer and say, I belong to that. Today, tell me who belongs to what. This is completely gone. There is no ism. Nobody believes in any ism. Or those who still strongly believe in that, they just go for war. So it's quite complicated. It's very ambiguous. And actually, we need to build up a fake identity, pretending we match with the situation, but actually we feel totally disqualified. We are not competent. We don't understand anything. And eventually, we anticipate that it can become worse, and we have seen it through the COVID time that you start to become afraid of your neighbors. If you are not fully embracing the general assumption that something is good for everyone, then you become an enemy. So it's quite a challenge to be authentic today. Yeah, be authentic. I think it's one of the very important things to preserve, because that is non-dualistic. Authentic is oneness. You're not splitted. You're not one day saying this, the other day saying that, changing with the wind. There is a very big challenge to maintain your integrity, your authenticity, and to show up like this. Yeah. So of course, the need for freedom, as soon as there is more control, because there is more and more fear, that there is a need of freedom coming exactly opposite to that. And that's another duality that the wave of fear may raise. We always say a barking dog is not barking because he's aggressive, he's barking because he's afraid. So there is so much wave of fear going on, and fear propagate in the collective consciousness. Yeah. So we have to be absolutely aware of this boiling energy that can, motivate you for right reason. Everything is right. But is it right to go in the street and start to beating each other? Just this is an option, unfortunately. But you can see everywhere the tension is rising, and the configuration that we already almost forgot from the before the Second World War. All these conditions are coming back, and you hear people speaking about real nonsense, but they believe it. And all the theses of the right party or extreme right are rising again. This is everywhere. So this is going with fear. It's a natural collective reaction. And as a yogi, we have something to play in this game, because yoga means non-duality. Yoga is the unity of consciousness. So, of course, you're going to tell me, how can I stand facing these images we see of the popping up of war zones that are as cruel scenery that we saw in the Second World War. I mean, if you go to Gaza and Ukraine, it's just absolutely useless war that cannot stop. And then you see this a sort of extreme paradox that the most rich people seeing their house going in smoke in Los Angeles, like 100 million house in 1 second turn into ashes. So you see that this is not just, it's the same energy, it's the same energy. There is something that is ending, and the balance between I would say, the global economy, it's not there anymore. It's gone. Yeah, when you see the deficit, that people are just printing money that has no value and make you work and continue to believe that you can buy something which has no value. It's incredible. So I think paradox is so extreme that you can expect unexpected, shocking news and event. And that's what we start to see every day. You have so much news that are controversial, that are completely beyond what we could ever think. And unfortunately, unexpected dramatic events are coming. Now, this is, we're not going to save that. So how can I keep myself, calm, still, stable? How can I remember who I am, which is definitely that kind of mirror, collective mirror, has nothing to do with who we are, but it is a projection where collectively we have been led to represent. But you are not you as a one, as a whole. You can choose. And as we saw before, making choice is not the best circumstance to make this choice. So it's very scary. So we need to connect to the higher mind. This is the beauty of the practice we are sharing, is we have an access to what we call Buddhi mind. The Buddhi is a special frequency that is absolutely non-dualistic. There is a mind where we can perceive the globality of the reality without having to compare and analyze and create a resonance based on pair of opposite. You can just rise the frequency, go beyond. And there is another frequency of the mind, which is based on the, I would say, the state of mind, state of consciousness. So if you see a pendulum, this is part of the 7 principle. When you are at the point, hold the pendulum, the movement is very short, but definitely if you see this movement, the point up there is absolutely stable. So this can represent the lower mind, plus minus, but the higher mind doesn't need to position plus or minus. It's just beyond. Yeah. It's an image. I'm not giving you the solution. You need to practice. We cannot tell people, go and sit like this and you will think like this. This is not working. A stage of mind is combined with so many parameters and factors that can condition your mind that we cannot just give a recipe like this. But I just give you an orientation. There is an option. Let's say like there is an option not to be caught in the movie and be able to become an observer. And that observer will also have a condition. Yeah. So as we mentioned, the time we are in, it's not rushing faster or less. It's just a time of transition where we need to drop the old, the past that determined us today. And we need to get off the grip on these things. So step out of agitation. This is super important. So, and the minimum you can do for yourself is at least 11 half an hour meditation, sitting quiet and observe your breath. Just be aware of the value of the breath and the life forces through you without any images, without any projection, even without any mantra. Very, very simple. I just spent 7 days fully in the dark, and I highly recommend this practice. You can do just 1 day a week, make a blindfold, and just cut off the whole thing. But the dark is a direct connection to the void because you cannot grasp anything. Yeah, it's absolutely desperate. You want to fill up this dark, but the dark remains dark. And darker you go, deeper it is, and you cannot hook on anything. So, of course, the mind goes like berserk. And that's why you need a little time to adjust and readjust and let it, it's like a bicycle going, and then it stops. Yeah. So, and this is so, so important that you can step out of this world, agitation and come within ourselves. This is more than ever an urgency. So we keep on saying this, but I know the student we have, and I know even the teacher we have, everybody has a hard time to sit down with itself and just feel comfortable, peaceful, enjoying this moment of. So it is loneliness. We are not used to this. So what I like better, the word aloneness. Yeah, you understand? You embrace to be alone. So you are not lonely. Lonely is to complain that nobody loves me, I am lost in the world, I am alone. But aloneness is to cultivate the joy to be with yourself. You understand? This is not really empty. If you spend enough days by yourself alone in the dark, you will find out that there is somebody with you. You can have a nice conversation. You understand? So you are not alone, never. There is this beautiful little spirit somewhere that wants to speak to you. Yeah. And this is an amazing, joyful conversation. Not always, but you may also be so touched that you may cry of joy. So that sadness in the dark is not the sadness of, I've lost my house, I've lost my car, I've lost a leg. This can happen to anyone. But the fundamental sadness of embracing nothing, it's a joy. It's very close. Yeah, it's just the two sides of the same coin. That sadness is absolutely healthy, because you're not sad by complaining for having lost something, but for being full. This is The fullness of the dark is there is nothing more full than nothing. It's a paradox. So I cannot speak for hours on that. I invite you just to sit down, close your eyes, and stay long enough until you start to realize I've never been so good than with myself, you know? So the void is a direct access to the whole, yeah? And you don't need to fill it up with any excuses, any judgment, any guilt, any shame. They're all going to the whole. So facing the void and opening that door, it's an amazing deep well where you can just drop all these things, you know, all these corrupt emotions that are real when you feel them can totally decay and fall apart, disappear. And then what is left? What is left is an amazing space where there is no time. And that's where I wanted to bring you, because this is the news, you know. Time does not exist. So that's why I say time is now. That's my slang, you know, time is now. What does it mean? The time is a concept of postponing things, creating a distance between one reality and another. And then you say, okay, I need time to go there. But actually, this is a complete hallucination. Let's say if the planet as we know it, and you all been attracted by the practice of yoga, which is not just stretching, but stretching the muscles of the brain and the mind and the heart, then this kind of yoga bring us to realize that if now, and this is whole the principle of healing, if now I can feel through my physical body, all my sensory system, the world I want to live in. But this is not a Marxist philosophy. This is not about, I want to sell you the best world. I want each of you has his own encounter with the ideal you, the best of you. Have you ever considered that you could be the best of yourself if you choose so? Yeah. It's not depending on your IQ, on your skills, on know-how, what you have achieved, how much money, nothing of all this. It's just a feeling of well-being yourself by yourself. That's what I call the aloneness, you know? Embracing the whole of you on the best you can, impress yourself. That's what Yogi Bhajan was saying. Are you able to impress yourself? We impress each other because we are desperate of who we are and we want others to love us. So we send messages, don't you see, you must love me, I'm so great. But if you look at yourself alone, you take yourself for a piece of shit. Sorry to speak like this, but you see what I mean? You're never good enough, you're always ashamed of something, your thighs are not good, your belly is too big, your boobs are not right, nothing works, yeah? So we have to reconsider that. Instead of seeing the way others would, you want to be seen, you have to see yourself as you are, the best of yourself. And this is what you can find in this void, in this emptiness, where there is no preconception how you should look like, or to what kind of criterion you should, fit. You don't need to fit in any criterion. You just need to embrace the beauty of being alive. This is so essential. And you need to approve that, to feel this overwhelming feeling of love toward who you really are. No projection, no mirror, nothing. Actually, with Tibetan, they call that the mirror. A mirror is totally empty of images. A mirror is a symbol of all the potentiality that can come and watch in the mirror, but the mirror is nothing. So this is you. You are infinite possibility of expression, but you are actually nothing of all this. And that's what you meet in this void. But the feeling you can create toward the self-appreciation, this is absolutely healing energy. That's what we call Amrit. So if you cannot create that, it's never going to come through a pill, not even through herbs, through remedy. You need to produce this Amrit by yourself. And this is self-love, but to a level that is absolutely not narcissistic. It's a divine, absolutely unlimited, unconditional, and it is not tomorrow. You don't need time for that. This is now. You understand? So when you stop thinking that I will be great when, when your hair will be white, like mine today. So don't think it will improve. We don't go younger. We all go there. So forget it. Tomorrow will not be better than today. This moment you can bring to now. So this is an amazing transformation of how we are in life. Instead of expecting tomorrow, wishing for a change and is to be today already the most beautiful perfection that ever been created on this planet. And this is really who we are. If you take the time to sit with yourself in silence, you will find that place where you realize incredible creator you are, marvelous being you are. But to fall in love with that, it's an amazing experience. So I really invite you to meditate with yourself, within yourself. Create these waves of appreciation and love that's gonna really make your hair shivering and realize, oh God, I'm alive. Yeah, I am alive. Alive is me. Yeah? So, but that is the stage we can imagine the whole humanity be in that stage. Yeah, you understand the idea that if I can be like this, everyone else is the same. And instead of comparing, be jealous, the other one has that, I don't have this, la, 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 you drop all this shit and then you start to see, I have to allow everyone to be who they really are and have absolutely zero condition over other people, which is nobody doing this. You understand? We all want the love and the condition. We want contract, we want to pay, we want result. So if you start dropping all this, then you are in a reflection of what I would say the dream of God. We are the dream of the divine. We are a divine perfection since we are born. Whatever happened in our life is part of that field of absolute perfection. And you can create any robot you want. They're never going to match, anything with who we are. So I invite you to spend some time in the dark or eyes closed in meditation inside yourself. Generate this overwhelming feeling of appreciation and what we call love, because we are made of love. You don't have to invent. Love doesn't depend on partner. Love is what is. Love is all. All there is love. There is nothing else. So if you open up to feel, but the problem is we are closed up. We are not feeling this. We're only feeling this if we have a super duper partner, if we have after super duper gain in the lottery, I don't know, anything stupid that make you feel high, but you are not fulfilled by yourself, just realizing who you are. You are the expression of divine love. That's all we are. But you need to be aware of that. And this is the bridge that is lacking. We always postpone it. We always create a distance. If when I have all of this, then maybe I will feel the love. Yeah. But this is never going to happen, I tell you. I'm sorry to deceive you. It's the wrong plan. So do not plan, be now. Yeah. So this is the entanglement of most of people around the identity of victim. Yeah. Of course, like I say, we are witnessing impossible situations, children being beheaded, people being deported. I mean, how can we still stand the peace in ourselves? Yeah. But that is our challenge. It's not because if one part of the body is sick that we all have to become sick. We have to give a chance to heal. Yeah. But this is through ourselves. We cannot change the world outside. We have to integrate the healing process in each one of us. And that will bring a healing wave on the planet. We are collective beings, but we cannot react collectively. This will just increase the chaos. So we need to realize how much more responsible we are as individuals. Because this is again, I come to this place that we need to choose. Yeah. What do I vibrate? To what do I participate in the collective? What do I bring and I radiate? This is so essential, and it's very silent. It is not a revolution with guns in the street. You just sit on your little mat early in the morning. So love is fundamentally rooted on sacrifice. You understand? What is the sacrifice? We have run after comfort, and the exploitation of all this planet is based on this. I want a lazy life, live in comfort, but there is zero risk and there is zero life. Yeah, so no happiness. So the challenge is to renounce to some of the comfort. I'm not saying go and live in impossible situation, but that's what the yogis do. They voluntarily go in hardship to just experience at the limit who you really are. So it doesn't mean that you have to make it too heavy, but at least give up some of the overconsumption you do, the thing you go to the trash all the time, how your lifestyle is and over-consuming stuff. And how can you bring this to something more essential? Yeah. So we need to move from being this victim and be an active, passive being. Yeah, it's a paradox. Yeah. So until we are able to generate this overwhelming feeling of you, and therefore the humanity and the planet, we need to practice. And you practice again and again. So there is moment of high and then a moment of low, definitely, because we are the biorhythm. It depends, all circumstances, karmic circumstances, so many conditions that comes, they blow your stability. But the thing is, repeat. Don't think that is enough. One time you are there and you feel so great, so expanded, so beautiful. Every day we need to re-inoculate this vaccine. It's a self-vaccination. You inoculate the virus of well-being, yeah, of joyfulness, of appreciation, of gratitude. This is a very, very powerful energy. And to choose to live to maintain that frequency, no matter, like a mirror, the most monstrous person or even can be reflected in a mirror does not change the mirror. It's a very deep teaching, you understand? Are you the picture in the mirror or are you the mirror? This is very different, yeah? So highest consciousness is mirroring what is and has nothing to do with the movie. So you can actually embrace, and that's the number 2 of February, is the essence of 2 is I embrace all who want to see itself in me because I am all. And that's what love is. Love is all. So when you are all, you can easily embrace anything. So when you are facing around you so many drama, so many impossible situations, just be the mirror, reflect and let it evaporate because it's transitory, it's not real. That's what we have to learn, to dissociate what is real permanent, stable, consistent from what is transitory, twisted, and changing all the time. So we are still in the time where we have the time to maturate that experience. You understand? Maturation is holding with a practice and slowly transforming into nectar. What is that essential energy of gratitude, of thanksgiving, I would say. And to bring it into the now of every day. Start the day like this. You will see it transform your day completely. Somebody who would have upset you in another day, that day you look at him with a smile. You know, I mean, maybe not too much because he would get upset you are smiling. Smile sometimes can be very aggressive. Be careful. But the smile is inside your heart. You know, inside your heart, there is a smile and say, I bless you. Poor guy, you're still there struggling with this, but it's not going to affect me today. You know, I'm so far away. I'm so expanded. It's not, yeah. So therefore, when we see situations that are desperate and we would like to react to the good things, maybe it's too early. Maybe it's better prevent yourself to rush into doing things at the moment, but more mature this quality of frequency and focus on how strong, deep you can vibrate this energy of love. So what is it? It is forgiveness beyond what is forgivable. You understand that? This is very strenuous for your nervous system. You know, people will come do impossible things around you or a little bit further away, maybe in your country, maybe in the neighbor country, or who knows what. Something so extreme. And how can you deeply, deeply absorb that? Absorb that and transform. That, I was saying, this year is about transmutation, transformation. And the ending process is also linked to a beginning process, but in the transition, there is no past, no future. We're just in this no man's land in the middle. And in this middle, we need to use this time to mature, not to rush for revolutionary action or to feel now I'm a hero, I'm gonna fight for my philosophy, my thought, my whatever. We're not going to fight for yoga. You know, doesn't make any sense. Yeah? But we need to use every opportunity when we are exposed on this mirror place to unbearable situation to really work it out as it is yours. Yeah. So more you are opening your heart, more you can absorb of these dissonant frequencies, and they're not going to go further. They stop with you. Yeah. At you. So forgiveness beyond forgivable. This is, and then the step further is compassionate. Compassionate goes even deeper in the other person who playing, because at the moment for this old world to crumble down, some people have chosen to play the role of a demolition enterprise. It has to happen from somewhere. So you cannot be also enemy of these people. You know, they play their games. They are corrupt. They are destroying everything. But I mean, maybe the faster they do, better it is. So we are not here to judge or to take part, just to absorb. This is a process. It needs to transform, and people are playing this game. And you are there with just a frequency of love and tolerance. Tolerance. This is, I think, more we're going to go in these years, like to this year and the next. It will ask on us a lot of how can we bear what we face, you know, because it's not real, but it's real. It's happening to people. So, but it's not happening to us. You know, I don't identify myself for that. I'm not here for that on this planet. So it's very, very clear that you still have the right to honor your true self and be that. So how do we do this? One tip is to remember there are three major expression of true love in life. The first you meet is the mother's love. You can put on her face and she will laugh and say, I'm going to clean you. She never going to question anything. Her mother can take anything of you. She gave you life. She's not going to take it back. Yeah. So it's amazing, unconditional the dimension of love that is the example of a mother to the child that is just born. I mean, it's incredible. The second expression is the spiritual master teacher that can have a relationship with a true disciple, the same caliber of unconditional love and unlimited patience. So you are here to grow and you grow the speed you can. So nobody wants you to go faster. This is like a child. You grow as you can. And the beloved is somebody finally share the love with you in an unconditional way that can also be there. We have seen miracle, soldiers on the battlefield walking against bullets and not being killed and so many others falling. And you find out that they had somebody praying for them day and night. This was their beloved that maybe met one day before they left and all this kind of archetype situation. Yeah. So this is the three expression, unconditional love of the mother, and definitely if you had the wrong mother, there is a universal mother. Source of all life here, all being alive is the same mother, is we call it divine mother. So connect to that, but look at around you. Everything is an expression of love, everything. So recognize this and reconnect that actually each of us, we part of this original divine mother. We are all born from her. So we have a piece of that in us. We have an access to this unlimited love. It is possible. Why don't we pass it on? Why don't we connect to that and recognize that was our source and now we can share that? Yeah. So this is for me a tip. Remember that you have been loved to be alive, and maybe this has stopped after a while. I don't know, depend your karma. Why would you now betray this love? You are a deposit of that love, and you can pass it on. And this is your choice. You can always complain. You can always feel a victim, but you can one day stop being a victim and decide, I'm here to share this universal love. So I think we have no other option between us. Whether love prevail and win, and you're part of that, or you go to battle. This is really where we are today. Huh? So to choose that love, it needs a lot of courage. Because many people live in fear around you, and fear is enemy number one of love. So you should not question yourself. You should not doubt anything. And reaffirm every day by the experience of feeling. I really insist in that. That's why we do Kundalini. Kundalini, you feel. You understand? It's not in the book. It's not in the mind. It is in this body we can feel this. And when you feel it, you manifest. You understand? This is the key, right? So I think it's about what I wanted to share for this month. So to be strongly rooted in that frequency of love and share it unconditionally, this can only bring you to the best. And we collectively, and so this is the beauty of who we are on the screen today, is that all over the world, we can, at different time zone, create a circle that has no time of frequency of love. Yeah. So everyone get up in the morning, 4 o'clock, you're there, vibrate, plug in, spread this energy and share it around you. Okay, Duke? So I'm going to bring the three practice. Now we go back to this. I hope you are practicing the new song of sadhana that we we shared for the beginning of the year. Those who do it, they really loved it. It's really, it looks like completely appropriate. So I really encourage you. It's on our website. You can look at the last newsletter. You have all the songs that are there and you can find out. So here we go for this pranayama practice. So this is 3 practice around love, of course. And the first one is love is now. So we use this like a Jesus mudra, yes, Buddhi mudra, the mudra of this Saturn and Jupiter, the 2 masters that guide you. And we're gonna have the right arm 60 degrees forward. Maybe you know this is one of the Kriya where we conquer time. And the other arm is in the back, 60 degrees from the ground, stretch back. So you are in stretch between the future and the past. You understand the idea? It makes one line with the 2 arms, but you stay front, yeah? Like this, yeah? And we're gonna breathe with the background music is love is all is love is all, yeah? So you will see, you hear it slowly in the back, but the idea is to inhale with one of that kind of mantra singing, hold the breath for one of this mantra, exhale for one, it's a square breath. Inhale when you hear the full expression of that all is love is all, and then again. So, and that's the section of time you hold. You breathe in, you hold, you breathe out, you hold. And so that's what we call a square pranayama. The time of inhaling, holding, and exhaling and holding is the same, square. Everybody understand? So so the posture, you go, the right arm stretch up 60 degrees and the left arm stretch back 60 degrees from the ground. So and then you focus on your heart. You close your eyes, get into this dark place and focus on the love is now, love is all there is.
Love is all there is. Love, love, 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 love is all there is.
Inhaling.
Love is all there is.
Holding.
Love is all there is.
Exhaling.
Love is all there is.
Hold empty.
Love is all there is.
Inhale.
Love is all there is.
Hold.
Love is all there is.
Exhale.
Love is all there is.
Hold empty.
Love is all there is.
Inhale. And keep going.
Love is all there is.
Inhale deeply and exhale. Slowly bring your arms, go back in the center. Just take the time to integrate that love is here, love is now, and it's all there is. And you intentionally vibrate, create that frequency. You are a creative being. You can create a disaster, you can create drama, but you can also create love. And that's your choice. So let's go deeper. The next one, it will be moving this elixir into a self-healing. Remember, love is the elixir of self-healing. So we can use mentally, silently, the mantra Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hong. So this is 8 step, right? And you can inhale in this 8 syllables, yeah? So you inhale in 8 stroke, and you can vibrate the healing mantra. In the back, there will be still this mantra about all is love, love is all. A different type than the first one, but it's the same background. So, but you focus on the, and we'll go the blind, go in the void. So the idea is you bring the palm over your eyes. So if you have glasses, you have to remove your glasses. And then you lean back slightly and you look into infinity, and you will dive into a black hole, totally dark. And you look into this darkness, and in this darkness, you see, you feel the frequency of love. Yeah. And you breathe, inhale in 8 stroke, exhale in 8 stroke. So it's like a flow. Yeah. And if you know the mantra, Ramada Sa Sa Se So On, you can repeat silently. We call it anahat. You don't have to say it loud. It's just within a frequency in your head that go with your breath. And so you don't have to count 8. It just go Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So On, Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So On. Inhaling, exhaling. You understand? Okay, so here we go. It's a little bit for your upper neck and upper back, so you don't round it, you bring it, you lean a little bit back, and your head is looking a little bit up into the infinity. Ready? And when you close your eyes, you really see the dark. You really, because it prevents from the surrounding, from the light around you. So you're really totally in the dark. And try to look into this dark and do the breath. So here we go. So, in the evening, we do 7 minutes only. You can do 11 minutes at home if you want to do it completely. And you just dive in this darkness and just feel overwhelmed love, unconditional love and compassion. Exhale. You come back slowly. So this is the connection between the heart and the third eye. So you're open to see now, to see and to be God's dream, yeah, the divine dream. So this is our last one, is just be the love you want to see in the world, manifest, generate, radiate. Be the love. So the breath will be inhaled through the mouth like a ah, like it's, we cannot ever take enough of love. So like, and we exhale through the nose. So it comes from the solar plexus. The inhale is like, yeah. So you don't push it to, it's quite instant breath, strong breath. And the hands are in Venus, lotus. Just open the lotus and the arms are straight in front of you, in front of your heart center. So I show it on the side a little bit, you can see, but you understand. Is the same level of your heart center and the bottom of your palm touching, thumbs and pinky, rest is open. And this is open to give, to receive the frequency of love. So the little effort you do with the arm straight is the sacrifice, the offering. There will be a little bit tension. You have to give something. Yeah. So, so we go into this breath. If you get dizzy, just try to manage. It's only 7 minutes. So you take it like you feel loved. Yeah. Oh my God, God love me. This is so important to everybody say, oh, I love God, I love God. Who cares? I mean, what is so important is to know that God loves you. And this is the surprise. Just verify every breath that you know God loves you and feel love. Yeah. Feel as you are. Yeah. And intensify this feeling through the posture, through the breath. So here we go. Also close your eyes and bring your awareness in the heart center. Yeah. So we bring the arm straight forward, and here we go. Activate this chakra, your awareness of love, and just pulse it, breathe it, activate. And when you feel overwhelmed, you just share with people who come to your mind, whatever. Give your love when it's in the flow. all breathing.
Shanti, Shanti.
Breathe.
Om
Breathe.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
It's like a trance. Really breathe. Go for it. Yes. Activate. Activate. It bridges the level and the heart. The breathe. Yes. Yeah. Breathe, breathe. Yes. You can move your body. Yeah. Let the energy move from the heart, and it's like overwhelming energy. Dive into it. Be the love.
In the beginning, we all depend on attention and affection of our mother or other caring people. Without love and care, we cannot survive. Without loving action, we miss the meaning of life. A disposition towards love and compassion is a part of our biology and how we develop. Believing after all I have lived that love is within me and has never left me. I go beyond my history, beyond my life experience, my wounds, and my sufferings. I go beyond, beyond,
I go
beyond.
I go beyond.
This music is a praise to all divine mothers, goddesses, and saints,
powerfully.
to the female power within all of us. It will help you to nourish values like love, kindness, and compassion, forgiveness and tolerance. Go to the mother within you. Go inside of you. True values you'll find beyond. The mother is inside all of us, female or male. Unconditional love is so powerfully shown in the symbols of Divine Mother of all faiths and cultures, religious and non-religious. She is the inspiration and the embodiment of unconditional love.
Dive into it. Yes.
I invite you with all my heart to seek for the mother inside of you. That all-embracing sound of the heart which unites us all. Listen deeply. When words fail, music speaks.
Yes.
Beyond. beyond, beyond, beyond. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves the wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves the wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. But now I see.
Inhale deeply, hold the posture, and just feel now you are the love, you are that frequency, you vibrate. Your navel comes up to the heart center and up to the third eye. You're totally open, vibrate, radiate unconditional love of the Mother Source. Dedicate to wherever, whoever, whatever situation you see, and exhale. Again, relax the posture and just integrate that energy. We have created a wonderful field together. Just feel it vibrate all around the planet right now. And this is our contribution. If we can do this the whole month, will bring only good to you, definitely, and to those who can receive it and afford it. Thank you for contributing to this event and this moment. We are preparing the summer already now, and it's going to be an amazing festival. We wanted to invite amazing singers, so we are expanding our concept of festival. There will be a great teacher also sharing workshops and 3 days tantra. So from 27 July to the 3rd of August, you're all gonna come. Sharing the love and affecting the whole planet. Thank you so much. Have an incredible February. No split, no war, but just love. And our level 1 will start in May. So those who prepare themselves, we're ready to welcome you. Love you all. So nice to see you. Hey, Yazid. Waiguru. Karina. So many. Okay, let's close the space. Otherwise, we spend the whole night. Ineldi. Thank you, Alexei, and the translator also, Gurmukh Nam. And was it Spanish as well? Huh? So, all our love. Ineldi. Nam. Nam. Thank you. Bless you. Until March. Have the best time. Sadnam. Hello. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I'm going. Bye-bye. Hey, Elizabeth.